Before we continue this conversation, talk to us a little bit about what you remember about the breaking days in honor of Pop and Taco, a legend in the breaking community. What are your thoughts? Did you think it was going to be a fad? Did you think it would stay around forever? Did you ever try pop locking on a cardboard?
No. See, you got to remember, I was when that breaking phenomenon hit, I was about 23, 24 years old. I wasn't dancing on no cardboard. I would hold breaking contests. I didn't do that. Okay. It was cool, but I could tell it had a limited lifespan simply because it was so physical, man. I mean, to do a head spin, dude, that takes a lot of neck strength, dude. To do the worm, whatever it is, that takes a lot of body control. And most of the pop lockers that I knew back in the day, they have some nice injuries right about. Not like being like football players. It's like they have sports injuries, bad knees, bad ankles. The one brother that could do all that stuff, and he's damn old as I am, and he did my interview the other day, and that's One Arm Bandit. I mean, the dude can do all kind of stuff just like he did back in the day, but he was more of a pop locker than a breaker. But it was real hard to do breaking contests in the club because we had to do them on the floor, and it just we had a nice wooden floor, but people still brought their cardboard in. But it just because you had to crowd around so much, you really couldn't see it like you could on a pop lock contest where I could put you on the stage, or a Freak of the Week contest, put them on the stage, and they were up high where people could see them. It was real hard because Eve had a unique stage with two sides on it. You wouldn't, if you spun on your head on that summit right there, you might end up on the dance floor and breaking your neck. So it was cool, and it didn't last as long as it was. When I got to do those, it actually got more popular because we had a bigger dance floor, and we could have bigger circles where people can do their thing in the middle. But yeah, it was cool. You had women do it, you had guys do it. It wasn't a couples dance; it was always a competition dance. And I think that kind of made it a little bit more different because you had to be, you had to have certain kind of moves to really be respected in the game. And it wasn't something you're gonna grab a girl's hand, baby. Can we get this break dance on, baby? I'm gonna spin you on your head now. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. King D Young, there's no such thing as a dumb question. He wants to know, do you have any Bone Thug stories or encounters?
No, man, not really. Bone Thugs, nothing old. Crazy Bone's on my show. I got an interview with him. Crazy Lazy, one of them, I forget him, man. I think it was Lazy Bone.
Was crazy.
Show. Crazy? Yeah, he was on the show earlier this year, and he used to come to my club, the Current Fair, and do showcases with me, whatever the case may be. I know they wild dudes, but that's about it, man. Don't have any serious Crazy Bone Thugs and Harmony stories.
Okay. This is a question from last week that we didn't get to. What was your favorite song you ever wrote?
Favorite song I ever wrote? Actually, truthfully, my favorite song I ever wrote was Turn Off the Lights. I wrote every word, okay? And for it to be a hit and to be the classic that it is, every time I hear that, my chest sticks out a little bit further.
That's a hard-ass song, man. That beat, too. Who did the beat on that?
Dre.
Yeah, of course.
That was the last thing he did. That was my parting gift from World Class Wrecking Crew.
Damn, man. Big old hit like that.
I heard the other day in one of his songs, he says, I'm tried and true since Turn Off the Lights with the World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
Great plug. Great plug.
Yeah, nice. Tell us about writing that song. What do you remember about writing that song? How did it all formulate? Did it take you days? Did it take you hours? Did it take you minutes?
Few minutes, man. I had been kicking with this young lady, and she was always talking shit. She was always talking shit. If you're going to do this right here, you better do it right. If you're going to do it right, I don't play blah, 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 blah. I'm at the Compton swap meet, dropping off the records to Mr. Park, and I was sitting there, hit me. Before I turned off the light, well, let me go. And I left. Went in my van, grabbed a record. I was selling my bootlegs back then. I grabbed the little white sleeve out of the record, sit right to the swap meet, wrote everybody's part. Because it was just like Lovers. I mean, Lovers was our big hit before them, and it was, you know, the whole format was like eight bar verses. That knocked that out in a matter of minute. Once I got the hook, I just started writing for everybody else. Brought it to Dre, and he already had the beat. He was playing with the beat already, and by the time we got through, we had a song.
I love hearing stuff like that, dude. So yeah, it just took minutes, and it was just popped up.
Like I had what's that writer's diarrhea or some shit. It just came out. It just came. I've had a few songs that have done me that way. I haven't recorded them all, but that was the one that came out. It came in. I had to get it out, and next thing I know, it was a hit record.
Nice. And how high did it top?
I think it's as far as singles go, because we had an album. The album didn't do shit. By the time we got the album out, it was pretty much a dead issue. I got the charts in the room. I think it like the top 20 or something like that. After a while, I stopped getting the charts because all my charts, I had them laminated. That shit got expensive after a while. By the time it got to a certain point, I stopped counting.
Hey, thank you, Montana Max, for dropping the $9.99. I appreciate you. He says, do you still be writing songs, Lonzo?
Yes, I do, man. I'm ready to get back in the studio because I got a lot of shit on my mind, man. I got a lot of shit on my mind that I need to, and especially right now, the way shit is going, I could have a song out in a matter of minutes just on the strength. I just got to find the right producer that's going to give me the sound I want. I don't want a kid sound. I want a real sound, something that I can feel comfortable with. I'm not trying to compete with kids. And I keep telling all my partners, oh man, the sound our lyrics now is new sound. Don't worry about the new sound. Our clientele got old too. Okay, they got old too. So there is a group of people that still will appreciate a up tempo or a ballad or something like that. Everybody, no matter what you do, you ain't gonna appeal to everybody, no matter what you do. So figure, find you a groove and wear it out.
Yep. Now, all right. So we know the success of Lovers before you had Turn Out the Lights. What were your thoughts? What was going through your head when you're seeing it go up and you're hearing that, damn, it's selling everywhere? What were your thoughts when it became a hit? Turn Out the Lights.
Turn Out the Lights, man. Turn Out the Lights was kind of strange because it was a bittersweet success for me because I had the group had broke up and I dropped it. I dropped Turn Out the Lights right around late October, trying to beat the freeze of the playlist. Because usually back in the day when you had radio stations, January up in Frisco to try and service the record to get it on KMEL. It didn't happen. We didn't make the cutoff, but for whatever reason, I guess it was sitting there waiting come January. And when it hit in January, when the list thawed out, I had a hit record, man, and I ain't had no group. I'm depressed. I got an empty nest syndrome because ain't nobody at my house no more. I'm going through it, dude. I was kind of fucked up. Jerry Heller was my manager by now. He's calling me to book me on shows, and I'm turning out because I don't have a crew. And he says, "Hey, man, how long you gonna feel sorry for yourself? And what you gonna do? You gonna keep on feeling sorry for yourself, or you gonna get this money?" I'm like, "Man, you done missed about $50,000 already." No shit. He was getting me $5,000 a night. I'm like, 5 G's, a Battle Cat, Richie Rich, Mona, let's go. Okay, snap me out that shit real quick. Okay, real quick.
You just started picking your homeboys that were closest by.
I gotta go. I need some people to roll with me. Battle Cat came. Richie Rich came, and Mona Lisa came, and we started rehearsing, and a week later, we was on the road.
Damn. And this is before video, before cameras everywhere and phones and all that. So it was probably easier to get away with something like that, right? Because nobody may not know what yellow really looks like or what someone really looks like.
Man, back then, shit was so crazy. We had a fake wrecking crew. Clientele had got some homies. They gonna be the wrecking crew. And we in Texas, they in Louisiana. And we don't talk about this as much because it was one of them. It was a rough time for the wrecking crew. But the promoter that had booked clientele and them sent his daughter to the show to see me and Dre and them to see if the daddy had the right crew or not. And we got the album cover, the blue album cover, sitting right there. And she looked me dead in the face, looked Yella dead in the face, and Dre dead in the face, and said, "We was the fake record crew." I said, "How in the fuck are we the fake record crew? You only got one real one over there." Anyway, man, we've had issues before. And people, didn't really know, but when they saw it, they recognized, oh, it was on and cracking. Yep, true story. She gonna tell me I'm the fake crew.
It's hilarious. Do you feel that you've been properly compensated for Turn Off the Lights, or do you think you should get more? Like, I know you want some placements, obviously.
I would love to placements on any of my projects. I got me and my boy Matthew McDaniels. I got to give him a shout out because we bought some plaques, some platinum shipping plaques, based on the popularity of the record. It's in every nook and cranny. That record had flare-ups for damn near 7-8 years after the release date. Between Michel'le's bad bookkeeping and whatever else he had going, I'm under the impression we shipped over 1 million records. I didn't get paid for 1 million records, but we shipped about 1 million records. So I got me a platinum shipping plaque. We just got a few weeks ago. In fact, today I just presented Big Mac with his, Matthew McDaniels with his. He's a video photographer of all things hip hop. He got Tupac, Eazy, everybody footage, and we're working on some NFTs right now. So that was part of his NFT project.
Nice. Shout out to the chat room. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell so you're notified whenever Lonzo drops some talent.